It's H-Box from the top rope.
From Florida.
And it's RJ actually drove down here from Fusion. Oh, but there we go. We're in grand finals. Oolong versus PkChris, running it back once more. And Chris is coming out hot.
Yeah, this was a great Game 5 set. Last hit before Oolong managed to clutch it out. But PkChris now has a newly lit fire after beating Smub. Let's see how he does.
Already trying to go ahead and get some kind of connection out there. The one thing I love about Chris knows when to pull back. Like right there, you saw the short hop magnet cancel. Instead of going off stage, Chris recognized, I'm going to have to overextend to get this kill. Instead, ledge trap him.
Yeah, and that's why I think the big thing about like top players and like high-level players is basically you need to know when you need to stop pushing your advantage and just go for positioning. And Chris has such good awareness of doing that.
True.
But another person that also does, that's in Winners Finals, Oolong.
100%. I mean, we've been seeing it from Oolong all day, the way he's able to set up so perfectly around the ledge, keep you on your toes, and especially with the huge disjoints. Deep breathing finally online. Well, I think he struggled with the first set. Now finally sitting comfortably there, knowing when to pick his openings against PkChris. PkChris might have more momentum right now, but Oolong knows the vibe for the entire set. He knows how to fight this Ness.
Yeah, no, he's beaten it once before. He can do it again.
Though we did need that MDVA power up to go ahead and get that. That was a nail biter of a Game 5, so I don't think you can predict who's going to walk away with this one.
True.
But trying to go ahead and plank a little bit right there, but not going to work out. Instead, back throw, Oolong, full stage control, deep breathing, and PkChris kind of on notice right here. This is a difficult spot to get out of the corner against Oolong.
I actually want to point out, one thing I love that Oolong does is turning up Sun Salutation near the ledge, or it has that slight wind box. So if PkChris does jump up, not only even if you're not able to get the Sun Salutation off, you're able to push him back just slightly, so you can still find that forward air. Like, just small stuff like that makes Oolong like so much smarter. Of a smarter character using Wii Fit. It's crazy.
Momo, you're right, but don't tell him that.
My fault, my
We can't compliment the Wii Fit trainer mains. There's too many of them these days.
Yeah, especially in this region.
I know.
It's a growing epidemic. Our children have been poisoned into the youth by CrossFit. Stop exercising, kids.
Stay inside.
Read a book.
Play some Smash Bros.
Oh my God. Oolong already swinging. No downer, though. I thought we were 100% going for the spike instead. Oolong trying to pick places, but that out of shield stubbiness from Wii Fit. There's just no really good burst options. And look at the damage that PkChris gets from that one whiff.
Yeah.
No deep breathing anymore either, but dash attack forces Chris off stage. Has to recover low, but instead using the air dodge and the footstool magnet. Not enough, though. That movement was kind of crispy by Chris, 100%, but didn't seem to matter.
Yeah, just didn't pan into anything. I felt like Chris wasn't fully aware that he got the footstool and reacted to it in time. And Oolong just had enough time to recover and just F-tilt him for it. So game 1 going to Oolong, and he just needs to win 2 more. And this tournament is over. And Chris coming from loser side needs to win this 3 and another set right after this.
We were just talking about this earlier. Oolong's long-standing streak of winning all these tournaments in MDVA today has proved he can win over Enhanced PV, getting all the way to Grand's winner's side. Not a fluke. This is the MDVA GOAT, at least for right now. We standing on business, and he deserves the respect he's been getting tonight.
Yeah, no, definitely. This is the new age terror that is running the scene.
Though right now, no double jump. We are deep off stage trying to get that down air with Chris. Chris was like frames away from that nonsense. That was a great option, but those hula hoops are like deceptively disjointed. It's so hard to like plan around them because they sway left and right like that.
Yeah, I don't even challenge it because I just think those things, he's just invincible, might as well be.
You got it, bro.
All right, deep breathing on deck. Basically, Cloud's limit. He's so strong during this moment. Upper taking it right there, and only 91% on Oolong.
Chris, man, has just been struggling again. Like, he's been set up, and just the floatiness of Ness is so tough in a matchup like this, where Wii Fit, like jokes aside, being able to sprint across the stage so quickly and use those huge arms and legs as disjoints to keep this Ness out of your zone. It's been so tough. But in situations like that, when you get a little too slow off stage, you get a little too in your zone, gets a little bit too charged up, that's when PkChris got to jump on it and fight as much damage as he can. And here, look at him go right now. Oh my, that was something crazy was cooking there. I don't know what it was, but he was planning something there.
No, he definitely was. And I'm loving the dash answers I've been seeing off Oolong and several other MDVA players. They would fake going in and just make other players just try to whiff a move.
That is good recognition. MDVA players love to dash dance.
Yeah.
Even in points when they're like giving up stage control, they will dash dance.
But Oolong, right there, like just utilizes it so perfectly. Just making Chris do an option. He's like, okay, baited you, now I'm gonna hit you for it.
Taking on the bat, all of a sudden trying to get an out space of his own is PkChris instead. Wall of back airs is out, forward air, trying to air Oolong, but Oolong's been really slippery. It's like, this is not a quick character, but look at Oolong managing to land these aerials from like empty short hops.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah, he said not a quick character, would have fooled me with all that muscle. So,
It's like,
yeah.
oh my
He challenged
God!
me. He challenged
There's
me
a
off
down
stage.
air. Oh my God! Yo, he did not skip leg day.
no,
No,
He
never.
did not skip leg day.
Balanced workouts from Wii Fit training.
I want my leg as strong as Wii Fit right now.
Yo, God bless.
Like, look at them caps.
Yeah, look at
We're
that.
seeing a thing that PkChris is getting slightly upset with is the fact that he just doesn't have the ground game to keep up with how Oolong has been kicking demand at the stage. In the air, Oolong can keep up. He has the up air, he has the back air, he has the soccer ball to keep up. On the ground, Ness does not have the ground distance to play the game. Only has F smash, which obviously isn't very quick to come out and deal with a lot of these normals. Oolong is commanding it, and Chris is just trying to find anything, whether it's the landing forward airs, the landing air, something of the sorts. Oolong is just not letting anything happen, and Chris just can't find any of these pickups whatsoever.
Yeah. And my big thing is, he's been giving Oolong these longer stages to fight on, and when he won games in the last set, those smaller stages where he had a lot of ability to put pressure onto Oolong.
It's true. Instead, we're going back to PS2 because it is the neutral stage. Even though right here, I kind of feel like Oolong does make a little bit more out of this than Ness. Why are we not swinging them?
I don't know.
That was a forward smash if I ever seen one, but instead Oolong did that little dash dance forward throw trying to get some ledge pressure going. Not working out, missed tech, and then we get talking about that forward smash that you mentioned, Momo. That is one way to make sure you connect that big old hitbox.
Very good stuff there. Oh, and there goes the parry right out of the stun salutation as well. Chris trying to find the PK fire there and to the forward air. Good stuff there from Chris. Oolong triggering the deep breathing immediately, looking to take a stock as early as possible. But finally, we're seeing the drag downs from PkChris. If you can have a ground game, I'll drag you down to the ground and make stuff up.
Yeah, definitely has to, because he needs to take this game to like have some life in the set right now.
What was that?
Excuse me?
Was that like
Moderator?
it clanked?
Moderator?
I think it clanked with one of the sparks, so that eliminated the hitbox.
That's
That
kind of
is-
crazy if that's the case.
That was
Odd.
nuts.
Baffling, in fact.
Absolutely astonishing.
This is
That
now.
angle, ridiculous. Oh me, oh my. Here comes the PK fire out of the corner as well. And nice, the back air PkChris finally sending him towards off stage. And I love the spot dodge there as well. Oolong trying to get back into this game. The PkChris finally sitting here with the lead and doing his thing of, again, occupying space as Ness. There is no empty space as Ness. You got to get through this wall.
Here's the problem, though. No double jump off stage. Ness definitely lacking mobility options. I'm surprised that Oolong decided to go ledge trapping there. That felt like one where you go off stage and you try to go ahead and put something up to interact with that up B. Instead, you're giving PkChris max rage. This is one back throw away from being a two-stock lead.
Yeah, R1 up air if Chris can get him up there. Up smash.
What a tricky option. Good call out, too. Like the immediate down tilt into the up smash.
Chris is just putting in work right now. Is that adaptation complete from Chris?
Kind of looking like it.
I mean, it's got to be a good adaptation because PkChris still needs to win 6 games. He's turning it back in his favor. I mean, it's looking pretty good right now. As I say that, with no deep breathing, finds 54% on a whim. Oolong is still definitely in this game, but PkChris is finally looking comfortable and locking down the space as he needs, forcing Oolong to actually think more and ponder more on how he's going to approach his Ness, because these hitboxes have been active for this entire match.
Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, nice spot dodge there.
Yeah, just also like the triple magnet cancel. It definitely feels like Chris is adding in a couple additional like movement options, just trying to be as tricky as possible. And even that, like right there, Oolong had making some money out of those sun salutations, but Chris is like parried 2 in a row. The reaction times have been on point so far.
Yeah, a big thing we also seeing is Chris is standing a lot more still and just doing basically what Oolong was doing back right at him. Dash dancing either in front of him and just baiting Oolong, saying, yeah, I'm not coming in, and you're going to whiff a move now, and I'm going to punish it.
He just swatted away the soccer ball with forward air. PkChris, insane adaptation for that. Still sitting again with max reach. Oolong used to really stock yesterday, and there we go. This is still quite possible. Oolong on the cusp of a 3-0 in the first set of grand finals. PkChris, we need a statement this instant.
Back air might very well set this up. Off stage, does manage to land that, but the air dodge immediately from Oolong. I could have sworn that PK Thunder had the stock sealed up. Instead, Oolong with the reversal, going for the forward smash immediately, hard committing to the call out, and the last bit of that yo-yo will seal the deal. So PkChris on the board.
Do that sit bend thing. There you go. Hydrate up.
Take a minute, because we both know that you two carpool here, right?
Oh, well, Chris was originally in my carpool. He ended up
Driving himself?
Yeah, traveling himself.
Thanks, you missed out on the dividends.
Yeah.
This man is going home with a couple extra bucks in his back pocket. You could have walked away with a percentage cut of that.
Yeah. That $20 gas money, that's fueling me today, brother. That's my dinner right there.
That's what I'm thinking about right now.
It's like, listen, I don't need $20 of gas money, but can I get a percentage?
Yeah.
Can I get that finder's fee?
Send some
Maybe
John numbers.
I might just start charging. You're onto something.
You don't charge for gas?
No, I charge for gas.
I was about to say.
Imagine.
Percentage though? That's like, I'm gonna start coaching my carpool. I'll keep that in mind.
You got to bring them Wall Street tactics onto the local.
Yes. Forget about grassroots.
We're big business.
Exactly.
We're monopolizing Xanadu. But yeah, we're bringing this Hall Bastion. Like you said earlier, finally, PkChris bringing this to a smaller stage.
Well, this is not even his counter. This is Oolong's counter pick. So
True, yeah.
What does he have planned?
I feel
What's
like
he plotting?
It's stuff under that platform with
Yeah.
things like up smash, and then also you can get a platform drop up air to combo into nonsense. So the combo game is a little bit better for Oolong. We can't exploit that plat, but I'm kind of with you, Momo. I feel like, look at PkChris. PkChris is exploiting this stage layout a little bit more than we saw in PS2.
yeah, I do know you got soccer ball shield break setups on this platform. It is the perfect height for it, and it does lead to the up smash right there, as you said before. So those are able to take stocks really early with deep breathing, around like 50% on like a Ness type character.
PkChris doing his thing again, jumping from the middle platform onto the ledge, finding more damage to PK Fire. But look, it's as comfortable as he was earlier on the smaller stage. Oolong doesn't have that stage to run away and force PkChris into a bad position. His aerials are covering much more of the stage. His PK Fire is locking on the platform as much as he would like to. And Oolong is struggling to find the openings because PkChris has just been on it and just can't be turned off.
It also kind of feels like, as stock down, Oolong was still kind of camping it up at Reba. Oolong was not rushing in despite having a solid disadvantage, and it felt like that allowed Oolong to set the pace and actually claw that lead back.
Yeah, he had 5 minutes to play with at that time, so he's like, okay.
Okay,
hold on.
Yeah.
We might be seeing the logic behind the stage pick now.
Yeah, I'm seeing the vision.
Some Lovecraftian horror happening on that middle platform. I don't know what's going on there, but in the depths of the Oolong mind.
Nobody knows what's going on in the depths of the Oolong mind. Have you seen this man commandeering the KML Twitter feed?
Fortunately not.
Yeah. Lucky us.
Exactly.
I only got bad tweets from, like, I don't know, Fawn. No disrespect to Fawn.
Fawn taking shots.
Randomly.
Yeah.
I just thought of a New York player. My bad.
Rip.
Anyways, last stock.
Rip my carpool.
This is going to be worse.
Oh, Chris going off.
Trying to get that double up tilt, not going to work. Just PkChris recognizing we can hit buttons in that situation. Still getting clipped by the projectiles, though, and that's been the answer here for Oolong. Tons more projectile pressure. Now in the corner, just a standard get up. No header shenanigans either.
Doing a fantastic job. Oh, catching that roll. That's been one of the big things this set. Chris has not been able to do.
PK Fire off that platform. Oolong just looking for a confirm to take this. With a down smash on that shield. You cannot deal with that pressure on shield there. PkChris charges that all the way up. And once again, we are brought back to a Game 5 scenario between these two players. One game away from either the tournament ending, going to Oolong, or we're doing this to a Grand Finals reset.
Yeah, no.
So what stages do you think we're going to see then?
I think we're just probably going to run it back. The Oolong definitely had like theory on that stage right now, and it started to work out towards the end. He got slipped up a bit. So definitely okay.
All right, we're going back to PS2.
What do I know?
Yeah.
We're in NDVA, you know, it's in the air. You might as well take PS2.
unfortunately.
Scabs, don't start Scabs with PS2 rants.
We'll be here all night if I have to get into this.
Okay, we saw what he was trying to go for last game. We just saw the down throw into the soccer ball. I see what he was going. I see the reason now.
He's cooking. He's cooking.
Oolong is finally back in the driver's seat. He wants to end this tournament now.
Yeah.
No more sets.
He's like KBQ is about to close. Like,
oh my!
It's like I'm not going to Denny's.
Yeah, I mean, given the entrance, this man better be taking us all to Denny's if he wins this. The entire KML crew is going to have to go ahead and get a meal on Oolong if Oolong walks away with first place.
Yeah, no, he better pay out.
It's looking like it right now, too. Oolong is on an absolute tear so far in this Game 5. PkChris cannot find his footing so far.
No double jump, a great air dodge, and using that last bit of drift to get through Oolong's burst opportunity here. I think we got to time out this deep breathing. Like, this is looking terrifying here.
Yeah, no, you have to. All right, and those juggles definitely did a great job of that. But getting stuck on the platform doing that F smash, getting really tough for Chris. But taking that with the fair, 98%.
Good snipe off stage. Definitely one of those spots. Oolong, like his biggest weakness, he'll get greedy off stage and go for deep breathers when you shouldn't. With a lead, I kind of understand why you want to go ahead and chip it in and get that stock immediately, but you just got to give PkChris the respect he deserves off stage.
Yeah. And it wasn't the first time he's done this, too. He's done this a few times now in this set.
The deepest of breaths into the snipe.
Deepest of breaths. Oh, my. Oh! That was gross.
Right back at you. Get hit twice.
Sometimes he's still not going to connect there either. Yeah, up a whole stock. Oolong looking to run away with this tournament. PkChris trying to find an opening there with the PK fire. Unfortunately, getting stuck on the platform, too.
Yeah.
Hardest tech in the game, getting off those goddamn PS2 platforms.
I believe it. That and turnaround grab.
True.
Don't get me started, dog.
Trying to land those landing up airs as Oolong, but I'm digging the space that PkChris is playing at. We're trying to get a mid-distance nut that's going. Every now and then you toss out a burst option, like get the shield cross-up, but PkChris is not like rushing down Oolong so much as applying safe pressure from spots where Oolong will struggle to respond. But even with that, we are just about lapped in percentage-wise. That's an awful trade. I don't think we have a jump here. The header misses. We did keep the double. Okay, so PkChris able to recover only to get sniped again on the roll-in.
Yeah, no. I think this might be as good as over. 136 and still has to fight another stock. And it's done from Wii Fit Dash Tech. MDVA storms the crowd. So, congrats.
Popping off for the hometown hero, PkChris put up a valiant effort, forcing 2 Game 5s, once in Winterside and then again in Grands. But Oolong with enhanced PV out, with Dexter out, the 2 MDVA demons have been exercised, and Oolong manages to clutch it out.
Exercised like a demon or exercised like CrossFit?
I hate you. Get them demons on the treadmill. All right, Momo, I see. All right, we good. Yes. A horrible swing and a miss right there.
I'm sorry. It's late.
It is.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Well,
you worked for it.
I did it.
Well, thank you for letting me crash for the top 8
No
pit.
problem.
Thank you for having us, Scabs.
I like how you say you crashed. This is literally your home region. We just walked into your house.
You hired us.
And you're like,
this is your event.
And you're like, your man's like, yeah, I'm sorry. You walked into my house.
I was sitting there playing friendlies, and Brig just came up to like me, Nerf, and then I think it was like Raph and Patch was like, "We want to do a TriCast?"
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. I was the only one that got up.
Yeah.
No bias.
Yeah, no bias. Exactly. We had to go ahead and get a little bit of Tri-State and PA slander on the mic.
Yeah.
That's really what it was. We needed that.
There's
that
always
even
PA slander.
balance.
We did.
But I mean, thank you all for coming out. I really do appreciate it. I know it's a long trip for both of you.
No, it's always, I always love making the trip regardless. It's like, what, 2 hours and some change, but it's always worth it. Coming down to Xanadu, having a good time. You have a fun drive home.
Double that for me.
You have fun with that. But no, it's always a great vibe meeting everybody else down here, you know, the MDVA crew, the players who, again, we don't meet very often, but once we all get to meet up in this nice little venue for our Jump Scare Regional, we've had a lot of them in 2023. Yeah. Maybe we'll have more. Hopefully we'll have more in 2024. I love meeting
We will have more in 2024.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, this is the last one of the year, really.
Yeah.
That's what this one is. We are finished at Xanadu. We have one more extra credit tomorrow. That's our last tournament of the year, but this is like the last big monthly. And y'all, I gotta take a minute to say thank you to both of you for coming down so many times. To everybody that's been like in chat. I know.
Yeah.
Everybody that's been in chat, that's been tuning in. To all the commentators that we had a chance to highlight on the mic. Everybody that I got a chance to work with. It has been a phenomenal year. And come back for 2024 for more of the same.
Yeah.
We ain't changed a goddamn thing. And if you don't like that, well, leave.
So thank you, Scabs.
Yeah, thank you. If anything, we'll change because we'll get better.
True.
Yeah.
Exactly. You got more of that Smash content coming on in 2024. This was a phenomenal event. We had major level casting talent. And, I can't wait for the next one. Can't wait to see what the next year brings.
So where can they find you, Scabs?
You can find me on Twitter at SSB_Scabs. What about you?
They can find me at player_4, the L's and I. I'm a bit tricky, bit a quirky guy. Where can they find you, Momo?
You can catch me at Momo on the mic for all my Twitter shenanigans. But of course, we got the redirect for our boy here. Scabs, thank you for picking us for this event. Thank you to giving so many cats out there great opportunities. We absolutely love you. We thank you so much. And of course, like you said, that's about it. Thank you all out there for making these streams possible. Let's just come out, wrap it up. We will see you all next year.
Yeah, next year.
Next year.
All
See
right.
you later.
Take
see you
care,
in 2024.
Deuces.